Somewhere right now, a parent is standing in a supermarket aisle, turning a package over in their hands, reading the ingredient list. Not because they enjoy it, because they have to. Their child has celiac disease. One mistake on that label sent them to hospital once already. Across town, a young adult reaches for a snack. He's carried an EpiPen since he was 14. He doesn't think about it every time. He shouldn't have to. He trusts that someone, somewhere in the supply chain, got it right. They are not statistics. They are the reason allergen management exists. Two words get used interchangeably that shouldn't be: allergy and intolerance. An intolerance, lactose intolerance is the classic example, is a digestive problem. The body can't process something. It's uncomfortable. It's not life-threatening. An allergy is different. It's the immune system mistaking a food protein for a threat and attacking it. The reaction can range from mild, itching, hives, to severe. The throat swells, the airway closes, the cardiovascular system collapses. That's anaphylaxis. It can kill within minutes. This is why "it's just a small amount" is never a safe way to think about allergens. For someone with a severe allergy, a small amount is not a smaller version of the reaction. It can be the full reaction. Regulators don't leave this to guesswork. There are 13 legally declared allergen groups that must be disclosed on a label whenever they're present. Every food facility, regardless of what it produces, is managing at least some of these. Allergen management gets treated, sometimes, like a paperwork exercise, a box to tick for an audit. That framing misses the point entirely. Incorrect allergen labeling, leaving an allergen off a label, or making an unsupported free-from claim, isn't just a labeling error. It's a legal contravention. And it's classified at the highest severity level a recall system has. The same tier reserved for contamination that could seriously harm or kill someone. There's no lower tier for allergens. There's no minor allergen incident. Get it wrong, and the consequence is immediate and serious, for the person who reacts and for the business that made the mistake. This is where most people's understanding breaks down. Because allergen risk isn't about dirty equipment, it's about cross-contact, the transfer of allergen protein from one product or surface to another, often when everything looks perfectly clean. Equipment used for an allergen-containing product, then used for an allergen-free one without proper cleaning, carries protein across. A piece of kit doesn't know what it touched 5 minutes ago. Worker hands and gloves are a pathway. Handle one product, then another, without changing gloves, and protein moves with you. Powdered allergens like wheat flour are worse. They become airborne, settle on nearby surfaces, and travel further than most people assume. The controls that prevent this aren't complicated, but they have to be deliberate. Physical separation of allergen and allergen-free materials, or, where that's not possible, time separation, running the allergen-free product first in the day. Equipment gets dedicated and marked, not shared. Here's the part that surprises people. A standard clean, the one that makes a surface hygienically safe, does not reliably remove allergen protein. Protein bonds to surfaces, especially in the small gaps and imperfections a standard clean doesn't reach. Looking clean and being allergen safe are two different things. That's why a validated allergen changeover clean exists. A separate, more rigorous protocol with its own chemicals, contact times, and verification step, used specifically when switching from an allergen-containing run to an allergen-free one. An allergen-free claim on the label isn't one decision, it's a chain. What a supplier declared about their ingredients, how the product was physically kept separate on the floor, whether the changeover clean was actually done and verified, and whether the final batch was tested to confirm it. If any single link in that chain is weak, the label is a risk. Not a formality, a risk to a real person's health. The label is only honest if the process behind it was correct. That's the whole discipline of allergen management, in one sentence. Go back to that parent in the supermarket aisle, that young adult with the EpiPen. Every control we've just walked through exists so that when they trust the label, that trust is deserved.